So when you're getting started with investing, one of the most important decisions you need to make is what investing app you want to use. Now, today there are more investing apps out there than ever, so making this decision is not always the easiest task. But in this video, we're going to compare two of the most popular options, Webull and Public, to help you decide which one is going to make more sense for you based on the kind of investing you're looking to do. And if at any point during this video you want to sign up for either Webull or Public, we have links to both of them in the description and pinned comment below, which also do help to support the channel if you want to do that. But without further ado, let's start off with Webull. So Webull was founded in 2017 with the mission of making stock trading more accessible. Now today they've expanded to a number of different investment classes, including stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptocurrencies. Now, where Webull really shines is in the data and research tools that they provide to investors, which we'll dive into in just a little bit. But if you do want a comprehensive review of just the Webull platform, you can find that right up here. So diving into the key features that set Webull apart, first off, you've got commission-free trading. Now this is pretty standard at this point in terms of investing apps and platforms in general, but just know that on Webull, you are not paying any commissions for stocks, ETFs, options contracts, or cryptocurrencies. All of those can be traded commission-free on the platform. Same thing goes for Public. However, on that platform, you're not going to have quite as many different asset classes to choose from when it comes to investing. Now, as you're doing your trading on Webull, you're able to choose from a number of different account types, which have different advantages or disadvantages depending on what you're looking to do. Specifically, you have access to retirement accounts on Webull, and retirement accounts were put together by the government to give tax advantages to individuals that are saving for their own retirement because the government doesn't want to foot the bill on your entire retirement. So if you save for retirement early, you can potentially get some tax breaks down the line or potentially even right now. So with Webull, you have access to both Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs, which can give you some tax benefits if you follow the rules correctly. This is going to be an advantage that Webull provides over Public because Public does not offer you any kind of retirement accounts. Now, a common pain point for many investors is that outside of market hours, you're not typically able to trade. And for some people, depending on where in the world you live, the market hours may not align very well with the hours that you want to actually be trading. So one big advantage that Webull provides is their extended hours trading. So on the platform, instead of only being able to invest from 9:30 a.m. Eastern time to 4 p.m. Eastern time, you're actually able to start investing all the way at 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Then you can keep trading all the way until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you're getting quite the wider range of trading on Webull as opposed to Public or many other stock trading apps. The next valuable feature that Webull offers is their fractional shares. So on Webull, as well as on Public, you're able to buy and sell fractional shares of stock. Essentially, this means that you don't need to buy a full share of stock. You can just buy a percentage of a share. So for example, Amazon stock is thousands of dollars per share. So it can be kind of costly for a newer investor who wants to get exposure to Amazon stock. So on both Webull and Public, you can buy a fractional share, say $100 worth of Amazon stock, instead of ponying up thousands of dollars just to buy one single share. Now, where things get really interesting for Webull is in the comprehensive both mobile and desktop platform that they offer. So with these platforms, you're getting so much more data and charting tools as opposed to many of the other platforms out there. You've got over 20 different technical indicators that you can use when evaluating a stock. So if you are someone who is a shorter term trader or using technical analysis to determine when to buy and sell stocks, Webull is going to have you covered. Now, the same thing cannot be said for Public, which is much more tailored towards longer term investing. If you're trying to do any kind of short term trading, Webull is definitely going to be the right choice for you, and you're probably not going to get much value out of using Public. On top of that, Webull also kind of allows you to try before you buy, and that's because they offer something called paper trading. Now, with paper trading, you're not actually trading real shares of stock. You're essentially trading in a simulation. So if you want to try paper trading, Webull will essentially give you $1 million of fake cash, which you can then use to practice your trading strategies and just kind of get more comfortable with the platform. This is something that most other stock trading apps do not allow you to do. Public does not have this functionality, but on Webull, you can start poking around with fake money before you put your real hard-earned cash on the line. And then lastly, Webull also offers cryptocurrency investing. Now, currently on the platform, this includes a number of different cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and many more. There are no commissions on Webull crypto trading, and you can buy and sell 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you don't have to worry about the markets being open or closed because they are always open. Now, one thing that's very important to note about Webull crypto is that it currently cannot be transferred off of the platform. So that means if you buy some Bitcoin on Webull, you have to sell it on Webull. You can't then transfer it to a different platform like Coinbase. So if you want to take crypto investing seriously, you're probably going to be better served by a platform that specializes in crypto investing. And we've got a whole host of reviews and other content on those on our YouTube channel right here. So now you have a feel for Webull, let's talk about Public and show you how they differ. Well, the whole premise behind Public is to combine stock market investing with social media. So the app, when you open it up, what you're seeing right off the bat is kind of a social media-like feed where people are talking about different investments they've made, potential investments they're looking at, or just different companies in general that they find interesting. And if you want a full video detailing how the Public app actually works, because it can be a bit different for newer investors, you can find that right up here. But now let's dive into the features that set these two apps apart. The first of which with Public is social investing. So like I mentioned, they're kind of tying together social media and investing. And so with this social media style feed, you can follow investors that you find interesting. You can follow your friends. You can post your opinions and see what other people think of them. And so it's a lot more transparent in terms of being able to actually view other people's investments and just learn a lot more from other people that are also investing. This is not something that you're going to be able to do very successfully with Webull. So if you're interested in seeing what other people are investing in, then Public is probably going to be a better option for you. Next, similar to Webull, Public also does not charge you any commissions for trading. They only do offer stocks or ETFs on the platform, but both of those do trade commission free. Now, one feature that Public has that Webull does not is their dividend reinvestment plan. So like I mentioned earlier, Public is more tailored towards longer term investors. Webull, on the other hand, is more tailored towards shorter term investors. Now, a dividend reinvestment plan essentially allows you to take the dividends that your stocks pay you and reinvest them into more shares of the company. So say you own some Apple stock and Apple stock pays you a $5 dividend. With a dividend reinvestment plan, you can automatically reinvest that $5 back into $5 of Apple stock. Now, as a long-term investor, this can be great because it allows you to take advantage of something called compound interest and really build up your returns over time. But for shorter-term traders, it's not totally necessary, so that's why Webull does not offer this feature. And then lastly, Public also offers something called investing themes if you're trying to figure out what companies to invest in. Now, essentially a public theme is just a grouping of stocks that all share something in common. So a couple examples of public themes include Women in Charge, which is a collection of companies where the CEO is a female, Future Ed, which contains companies focusing on the future of education, Home and Garden, which covers what you expect, and a whole number of other themes that can be interesting to you if you're looking to invest in a specific area. Now, on top of that, both of these apps also do offer a free stock incentive when you sign up for them using the links in the description below. So whether you are a shorter term trader that's going to get a lot more value and benefit out of Webull, or you're someone looking to invest in the long term that can take a ton of benefit from Public, both of these apps do have a free incentive. It changes fairly frequently, so I'm not going to give too many details on that because it might have changed by the time you're watching this video. So just click on the links down below and it'll show you what the current offer is at the moment. Additionally, if you want a comprehensive written comparison between these two platforms, we've got one over on our website, investingsimple.com. The easiest way to find that is to head on over to Google, search for Webull versus Public, and then click on the link for investingsimple.com. We'll see you over there.